Hey guys, it's John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're taking a look at this very cool boost and overdrive pedal by Sunless Effects, the Winter. And let's start by taking a listen to how this pedal sounds in its sweet spot with an 8-string guitar through a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. Let's see how this pedal cleans up the tone and makes it more tight and focused and just more metal. And then after that we'll discover what else this pedal can do. Here we go. Alright, that was pretty awesome. I think this pedal did a great job at making this sort of muddy sounding rectifier sound more focused, tight and more metal, which is great for a low-tuned 8-string guitar. That's basically what I always try to achieve when I play such a low-tuned guitar and when I put a boost pedal in front of an amplifier. Because as you heard, the rectifier is a pretty muddy sounding amplifier by default, especially with those super low notes. Before I demonstrate what else this pedal is capable of, let's take a quick look at the features. So of course on the top right we have the volume control and below that the gain control. And we all know what those controls do, right? And then on the top left over here we have a tone control that you can use to either attenuate or boost the high frequencies. Usually with a boost pedal like this, I tend to raise the tone control a little bit with high gain tones just to add some clarity and punch. And then below that we have this very powerful tight control. This controls the amount of low frequencies before the clipping section. Leave it off, so all the way counterclockwise and the signal is completely unfiltered. And when you turn it up clockwise, the sound gets more tight and more precise basically. And I've turned this control up quite a bit in the intro track with the 8-string guitar just to remove all that mud and to make it sound more tight and gnarly. A low shelf filter like this is actually a very powerful tool for a pedal like this. And it's especially great for down-tuned guitars as you heard, but it makes this pedal that much more versatile than your average standard tube screamer. And then we have this little switch in the middle over here. This allows you to set the tight knobs low cut at either 62 Hz in the down position or 250 Hz in the top position. But yeah, versatile is a great way to describe this pedal because this thing can do a lot, as you'll see in a second. I also think that this pedal looks really nice and charming. There's this sparkle on the finish, especially on the white snow over here. That's really cool. I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but it looks quite charming. Okay, so let's check out some more examples of how you can use this pedal to enhance your tone. The modern metal down-tune portion worked very well with this pedal, but now let's check out something a little bit more middle of the road. The Marshall JCM 800 is a great crunch amplifier, but sometimes I just want a little bit more gain out of it to make it sound a little bit more saturated and modern. So let's try that with my Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s with the Seymour Duncan JB pickup in the bridge. I'll put the tight control fairly low, so at 9 o'clock with the switch on the top setting, which is the filter at 250 Hz, gain at 9 o'clock, volume at 2 o'clock, and tone at neutral. And by the way, for all the tones in this video, I'm running all the amplifiers through my Red 7 Amplification Amp Central Reactive Load and York audio cabinets. For this clip, I'm using the York MRSH 412 MV30 blend cabinet on mix 11. Let's go ahead and take a listen right now. Great! I like how this pedal added some dirt and made it sound more high gain and modern overall, but without losing the character of the amplifier basically, so that's a great trait. Just how I wanted it basically. And by the way, now we're talking of adding gain, let's do something fun that this pedal can also do by turning up the gain all the way. You can really make this thing sound kind of like a fuzz pedal, which is an excellent feature and also quite unique. And for a quick demonstration of this, let's run this pedal in front of my orange Brent Hinds Terror amplifier on the clean natural channel, through the York Audio MRSH 412 M25 cabinet on mix 01. On the pedal, tight is all the way off for a bigger and fatter tone, tone is at neutral, and gain is up all the way. This makes for some very thick and fuzzy overdrive. Let's take a listen. That was pretty neat, right? Not every overdrive pedal can do such a thing, so that's really cool and unique. Now let's try some more nuanced settings with less of the tight switch going on. So at around 10 o'clock with the switch on the 62 Hz setting to retain some thickness on the low end, and we'll boost some tone to add some clarity. Gain off and volume at 1 o'clock. Let's run this through my Wangs HD-15, the Soldano SLO clone, with my ESP LTD NW44 Neil Westphal model tuned to drop C, going through the York 212 DV77 cab on mix 01. So this will sound a little bit more subtle and less aggressive than on the 8-string example. Sometimes I just want to shape and mold the tone a little bit rather than go for something very extreme. So let's go ahead and take a listen to that right now. Cool, so that amp is quite loose and fat sounding. I do like that sound, but I just wanted to tighten it up a little bit. And I just wanted to make the guitar sound a little bit more clear and focused while still retaining some of that fatness in the low end. And with the pedal on, the mix is just a little bit less cluttered, especially in the low mids. Finally, let's see how we can use this pedal to make the squeaky clean channel on the MT15, the PRS MT15, sound a bit more compressed, organic, and driven. I'll use my Gibson Les Paul standard 60s again, but this time on the middle position, and I'm going through the York FTWN 212 D120 cabinet on mix 01. On the pedal, I'll turn up the tone a bit with tight at around 1030, with the switch on the bottom setting, and I'm adding a very slight amount of gain to add some subtle drive and to make it sound a little bit more organic and less squeaky clean, because this clean channel has a lot of headroom. Let's go ahead and take a listen right now. Great! So as you can see and hear, this is a very versatile boost pedal, and I think it sounds great too. So if you're looking for an overdrive pedal that sort of does it all, but is especially great for modern metal to make your sound more tight and focused, do check out The Winter by Sunless Effects. And for more information, check out sunlesseffects.com. That's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below along with the notification bell, as that really helps the channel out. I'd usually appreciate that. And you can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And do also join our Sonic Drive Studio Guitar Gear Forum Facebook group, because it's a lot of fun and it's a great place for us to hang out and talk about gear. Hope to see you guys very soon. Thanks and cheers!